WDAY-TV is hiring. Be a part of a locally owned, award-winning station. All current job openings can be found at forumcom.com/careers. We're a leading media and technology company with a core culture of values and perks like competitive PTO, benefits, and more. Join our team of people whose passion and purpose is fueled by collaboration and innovation. WDAY-TV. Build your career here.
Here is the month of February as a whole. Here it is. It's all perfect. 7 weeks, and the first was on a Sunday, so this calendar looks nice and tidy. Most of the month, all the red you see, above average. A couple of days were below average here. We had that 5-day stretch, the 18th through the 22nd. Otherwise, warm month. And when you take a look at winter as a whole, it was a warm winter. We've talked about that plenty here on NewsCenter1 and at Storm Center 1. Downtown Rapid City, our average temperature this past winter, all of these stats I'm about to show you start December 1st and they go through February 28th. That's meteorological winter. Our average temperature during that time span was 34.6 degrees. That's a new record. Records go back to the late 1800s. In terms of days of 60 degrees or above, we had 19 of those. That is also the most on record, December through February. In terms of moisture, now we're not setting the driest records or anything like that, but we also didn't pick up much. We picked up 0.6 of an inch of moisture throughout those 3 months. That's the lowest since 05-06. In terms of snowfall, 6.5 inches. You're thinking to yourself, wait, keep on saying there's 8 inches of snow so far. Well, we technically picked up 1.5 inches in November, but 6.5 inches from December through February. That's the lowest since 98-99. What does this tell you? Well, it tells you it was warm and dry. We already knew that. Tracking some snow in the forecast later on this week. We'll talk about that coming up on NewsCenter1 at 6, starting right now.
This is NewsCenter1.
It's Monday night as Israel and the U.S. continue bombing Iran. The Pentagon says 6 American service members have now died after an Iranian counterstrike hit a military base in Kuwait over the weekend.
Tonight, President Trump is defending the decision to join Israel in attacking Iran. Operation Epic Fury has killed nearly 50 top Iranian leaders, including the Ayatollah.
The United States and Israel continuing to pound Iran with bombs and missiles for a third straight day. President Trump at the White House explaining why he decided to attack now, after weeks of negotiations with the Iranians.
Our country itself would be under threat, and it was very nearly under threat.
Iran and its allies responding with drone and missile attacks across the region, hitting targets in at least 10 Middle East countries, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. Dramatic video after Kuwait shot down 3 American F-15 fighter jets in an apparent friendly fire incident. All 6 crew members survived. The Pentagon confirming today at least 6 U.S. service members have now died after Iranian attacks in the region over the weekend. The president insisting Operation Epic Fury is ahead of schedule after the initial barrage killed nearly 50 top Iranian leaders, including the Ayatollah.
Right from the beginning, we projected 4 to 5 weeks, but we have capability to go far longer than that. We'll do it.
The conflict stranding hundreds of thousands of travelers caught in the middle. Americans like Oliver Sims finding themselves unable to get back to the U.S. with airports and airspace across the Middle East suddenly shut down.
I have no idea as to how I'm going to get out of here. Some people are thinking about going and driving to other countries and then catching flights out of there. And so I'm still weighing several different options.
I don't think they know what they are doing.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats slamming the president's decision to go to war.
They've spent through billions of dollars already. I think folks at home want cheaper health care, cheaper housing. I go on and on. They don't want billions spent on unnecessary wars overseas and Americans coming home in flag-draped caskets.
The White House is briefing top congressional leaders from both parties on Operation Epic Fury today, and will meet with all members of Congress tomorrow. A bipartisan group of lawmakers says it will vote on a bill this week to rein in President Trump's ability to take further action in Iran. But even if it passes, the president will likely veto it. Gary Grumbach, NBC News, Washington.
U.S. Central Command today releasing this video of grounded air crews preparing B-1s, including at least one from Ellsworth, for a raid deep inside Iran. According to CENTCOM, the attack overnight last night targeted Iran's ballistic missile capabilities. Quoting President Trump, CENTCOM said, quote, "We're going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground." Senator John Thune praising the South Dakota-based crews, saying that they continue to demonstrate what he calls an unmatched ability to generate and deliver combat power with global reach.
Well, gas prices are starting to climb as the war with Iran rattles global oil markets, and analysts say even steeper increases are likely coming soon. According to AAA, the national average for regular gas was just under $3 a gallon today. Pennington County average matched the national mark. That's up 6 cents from a week ago. Analysts say drivers could see price increases 5 to 10 cents a day in the short term. They point to panic from wholesalers, some of which are raising their prices by 25 cents a gallon out of fear of massive price increases. While gas prices normally spike this time of year due to seasonal demand, experts say the war with Iran has only sped up those increases.
What happened in a local hotel lobby over the weekend, it easily could have made an episode of Cops. We're going to have that story coming up.
And now that the state has laid out its latest annual crime report, local law enforcement unveils new strategies for 2026.
A geese galore sunrise is the caption of this photo. Thanks, Diana, for sending in this one. Remember, you can always send in your weather photos to us, weather@newscenter1.com. We'll talk about near record temperatures and then snow, of course, coming up next.